Happy 2026. Happy January. Welcome back to my Project Ease It Up, my Project Pan series. I did a final inventory. I left off my December video saying that I didn't know my final product count because I figured my numbers were off and they were off. They were off. So I did a recount of everything. In my December video, I said I started with 187 products. Now I'm starting January with 196. Which is kind of tragic, but I added about 20 products to my collection in December and I decluttered 13, or I used up 13 and I decluttered 4. So whatever. Anyway, I'm starting with 196 products and 30 products in my project pan. So if you want to see all the products that I am trying to pan, that I'm focusing on, you can go watch my first video. Some things have changed in the December update. I'm going to go through all of my numbers and just walk you through everything that I own to kick off the year, a little inventory. So for skincare, I currently own 4 moisturizers, and these are all travel products, full size, everything included. So I own 4 moisturizers, 3 face sunscreens, 2 oils that are like multi-purpose, so they're for like skin, hair, body, whatever, 2 packets of pimple patches, 3 types of makeup remover. One of them I am almost done with. That's going to be definitely an empty for January. 4 facial cleansers. Wait, actually now it's going to be 3 because I have my first empty of the month. Last night I used up the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser, this little travel guy. I'm very excited to be done with this. So I'm on to another travel cleanser now. My goal for January is to use up all of my travel moisturizers and travel face cleansers. And then I have, the one I have in my shower is like the Cetaphil, whatever, mini. And I'll be able to refill that with my current face cleanser to then bring traveling with me. But I want to get all of the old travel contents kind of out. I don't want them to expire. Then I have 1 facial exfoliator and 1 face serum. For body care, I have 5 body lotions, 3 deodorants, 6 body washes, which once again, trying to get through. I think in February is going to be the month that I focus on getting through my travel body washes. Miscellaneous shower products, so like shaving oil, scrubs, things like that, I have 4 of. Miscellaneous body products, I think I have like a glitter spray and something else I have 2 of. 2 hand creams, 4 body sunscreens, and 11 perfumes, body sprays, fragrance category in general. Then for hair care, I have 8 shampoos and conditioners. I just combined those categories. I feel like it was easier. 6 hair treatments, so like leave-in conditioners, styling creams, and then 4 blow dry or heat products. So I have like a blow dry finishing serum, Color Wow, the Dream Coat, Color Wow, whatever, heat protectant, things like that. I have 3 dry shampoos. One of them I'm almost done with. I don't know why I can't get these numbers right for the life of me. I forgot to include hair gel and spray, which I have 3 in that category. So it's actually 199 products. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I can't get this right. Then finally for makeup, this is the beast of a category. So I have 4 bases or primers. I have 3 foundations, 3 concealers, 2 setting sprays, 5 highlighters, 4 blushes, 1 bronzer, 3 brow products, 3 mascaras, 14 eyeliners. That's kind of a category that I just have like a random mesh of things. 7 single eyeshadows, 6 eyeshadow palettes, 20 lip balms and oils. So this is obviously a category that is very, very large, but I go through lip balms. Like no product ever goes to waste for those. 17 Fenty lip glosses and 10 miscellaneous lip glosses. So that's how I categorize my lip glosses, Fenty and then other. 5 lipsticks and tints. I put those together since I don't have many of either category. And then 11 lip liners. Starting off 2026, starting off January, I have 196 products. Another one of my goals for the year is to use up all of my non-Fenty lip glosses in 2026. So I start with just fresh Fenty. 2 products I'm desperately trying to finish up are this Wet n Wild lip oil. This is in my project. This is like the never-ending lip oil. I swear to God, it's so small, but it never ends. It never ends. Like the products you want to finish, they never end. So I'm really trying to use this one up. And then same with this Carmex Sugar Cookie SPF Balm. I just cut it open because it wouldn't squeeze out anymore. So I'm just working on the remnants of this I'm sure I'll have it finished up this weekend, and then just really working through this one. One more update I forgot to mention is that I'm doing a 75-day no buy to kick off 2026. I did this in 2025. It was actually supposed to be January. The past few years I've done like no clothing and beauty spend January. And then last year I just was like, let's keep this going. So I ended up doing 75 days. So I want to do that 75 days again. The difference between last time and this time is last time I allowed restocks, and I'll still allow restocks. Like if something runs out and I need something new, that's fine to repurchase. But last time I ran out of my favorite concealer. I'm going to buy my favorite concealer again. But I had 2 other concealers just sitting in the back of my drawer. So this time I'm only going to restock if like absolutely necessary. That's the update for my no buy. But yeah, first 75 days, no buy for beauty. It is January 3rd and we're doing some declutters. I finished my taking videos of my inventory, and I came by some things that I think need to go. The first being Fenty's Diamond Milk Gloss Bomb. This has been sitting unopened because it's not my favorite, and I had another one and then I gave that to Tina. It's just like sitting there, and I have so many other Fenty's, and so I'm gonna see if any of my friends want this. If not, I'll put it on the free bar shelf, but it's completely just like unopened. And then another lip product is the Ilia Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil. I tried using this the other day and it did not go on well. Like, I don't know if it's old. It's not even that old. I don't know if it's too old or what, but it like curdled on my lips like immediately when I was putting it on, and I tried everything. So I don't think I like this at all. So I'm getting rid of that. And it's just like a sample anyway. And then I'm decluttering 4 eyeliners. These 2 I tried using on New Year's, and they're both like didn't show up. Like I think they're just dried out. And also I don't really like this color on me. I feel like it looks like I have pink eye. And then this one just like is not working. And I have other eyeliners that I use. So getting rid of those. I'm getting rid of this LA Colors Marshmallow Eye Pencil. It's a teal one. I have a purple one too. I'm going to keep that for now. See if I can play around with it. But this one is going. And then I have the LA Colors Metallic Liquid Liner. This is like drying out. I used to have like 2 or 3 of these. I decluttered the other 2 because they had dried out already. And this one I've just still had. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of this one too because it's getting gross. It's that time. Happy Wednesday, January 7th. I have some empties to talk about, and I have a few more that are gonna be done so soon, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. So first, I finished off an e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is my go-to. In my December update, I showed you guys I bought a new one of this, so my new one is already in the shower. I got the big boy, but I've gone through probably like 8 of these. It's my favorite personally. So yeah, got that e.l.f. cleansing balm done. And then I had a travel moisturizer. This is the cuddly one that I brought home for the holidays. And so I had the travel, and I wanted to finish up what was left in this travel thing. So this one is all gone too. A little travel moisturizer empty. So now I'm working on finishing the full size. And then there was a body lotion in here that I took home from the holidays, and I finished this as well. So just nice to like have these cleared out and just be free for when I do travel. And then today was my last day at the bar studio that I work at. So I had a little cubby of things in it, and I had a lip balm. I don't remember if I counted this in my initial count or not, because I think I knew it existed there. But this is another one of those SPF lip balms. This is in the Mary Berry scent. I don't know if this was my original count, but I guess I'll kind of figure that out when I do my final tally at the end of the month. But if not, I'm adding this to the project. But I've just been painfully trying to get through this for literally forever. And it's a gift that keeps on giving. There's still so much in there, even though it doesn't look like it. Oh, don't look at my nail. I have like a little body oil that will be done soon. A hand cream. So we're moving and grooving. I look ghastly. I just used up my Strawberry Snowflakes body spray. I had put the rest of it in this little travel container for when I went home. And so I threw out the original one, but it was in my project, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, this one is all used up. I have been waiting for this moment. I'm so happy. Starting Thursday off strong. Back again, same morning. I just finished up Not Your Mother's dry shampoo, my old bottle, and now I'm on to the big new one. And I have another update for you. I just finished My shower steamers, they're all gone. I've been finally using them like every day. I'm very excited. It is a big day. Friday, December 9th, and I'm finally done with this fucker. I've been waiting for this. I'm sick of smelling this, of tasting this, of everything. The sugar cookie SPF. And now I have the Mary Berry one to dive into next. But I'm so happy. Good riddance. I rarely like despise having to use up specific products. And this is one of them. Count your days, Carmex sugar cookie. Well, your days are done. Good morning. It is Sunday, January 11th. Both these I finished yesterday. So the first one is this mini little vanilla body oil. I just had this from travel at some point and it was filled with this vanilla body oil that I don't use anymore. And so I just wanted to finish it up, and then I'm gonna use this as like my travel oil holder. So usually once a week I like kind of dermaplane and like shave my face, and I use like an oil and then like a little razor. And whenever I go on a trip for like a week or two, usually I do it once a week, and sometimes I'm like, I really wish I was shaving my brows, but I'm like, it's not the most essential because I'm not gonna bring a full thing of oil. But now I think I can. So that's what I'm gonna use this little guy for, but she's done. And then I also finished this hand cream, this Jergens one that I got from my bar shelf. I had cut it open so I could get everything out, and now it is gone. So I'm replacing it with the EOS hand cream that I got for Christmas. I showed that in my December video that I added. And then some things I'm really working through are my like skincare, my Caudalie moisturizer. I'm going to cut this open. You can tell there's like a bunch on the sides. And then this one is the little serum that I'm just kind of working through. And now for lips, I'm on to the Carmex Very Berry. But I want to show you guys that little update. I thought I would do a little get ready with me with some of the products I'm trying to use up. I have a lot of people who are coming in to watch my Project Pan videos. I also post vlogs. And so I talk about my life and I vlog my kind of daily, weekly life. So if you want to learn more about me, just go over to those. I have a whole playlist. But I figured I'd do some chatting in general too while I use up these products. This is the Wet n Wild Lip Oil that I'm trying so desperately to use up. It is never ending. But I think it is getting towards the bottom. Then my current primer combo is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base and the Say Glowy Rose Glowy Gel. Glowy Super Gel. I hate that name. And this is the Rose Glow one. And I've just been kind of mixing a little bit of each of these together. Once this is out, once the Bobbi Brown is out, I'm going to just use this on its own, I think. But I take about that much of the Bobbi Brown and then I do a pump of the Say and then just kind of mix those together. And I really like the base that it makes. Should I do like about me facts? I live in New York City. I'm 25. This is my 4th year living here. So I've been here like 3.5 years. I'm gonna use this Kosas Air Brow Lifting Treatment. I'm not a big brows person. I definitely don't use this correctly. I just kind of like to get my brows to go in like a smooth direction. But I've never been a big brows person. Like I went through a phase where I kind of did them, but I've never done like a full clean lines look with them. I do not like that. But yeah, so I've just been trying to use this up. Brows is not a necessity for me, but like if I have the product, I want to use it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm watching the Bills game right now, but it is halftime. So that's why I wanted to film this. Where's my little foundation? Okay, this is the foundation I've been trying to use. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define. I've had this for forever. And it's once again just the gift that keeps on giving. So I'm just gonna do like a little bit of this, usually like a few little swipes. Okay, that's a little more than a few, but whatever. It is January 11th, Sunday. I am getting ready because I'm getting drinks with my roommate, and then maybe another friend is going to join a little later on at my favorite bar. They do live music on Sundays. So basically I have a like 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 working in PR. I work at a PR agency, and then I also have been working part-time at a bar studio. And so I actually just quit the bar studio. I've been working there since March and I just quit. So my last shift was on Wednesday and it's Sunday now, but usually I worked Sunday afternoon. So I worked like 3:30 to 6:45. So I couldn't really do anything at that time. So now I have like a bit of a Sunday back. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer that I've also been trying to use up. And then I'm also going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer that I'm also trying to use up. These are both too light for me. And I don't really like them. This one is just really drying up. I used to love this concealer. I found better things. And then the NARS one I never liked. I bought it because people raved about it and they were like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. No, I am not a fan. It's so dry, I find. And then also my color just wasn't right. So obviously that didn't help. But in the winter, I guess it's the best time to use up these kind of lighter shades. But my e.l.f. concealer that I'm going to use after the other two, well, I'm currently using it, but like I'm gonna finish it after those two. That one is like way more like my shade. That's my concealer. It's so weird doing this project pan because I do my vlogs, but they're very much like, here's what I'm doing and like showing you more fun things. I'm never someone who really shares my personal goals. Like even with people in my real life, I'm someone who like, I feel like goals are so personal to you. And I feel like the second you start sharing them with other people in your life, they kind of lose a little bit of meaning. In my opinion, I think for some people it helps them to share their goals with other people and it makes it easier for them. For me, I like to keep that shit close to the chest. It's for me, it's my personal goals. I don't want other people to be affected by it and I don't want other people's opinions to affect me, if that makes sense. So that dog is so fucking annoying and I love dogs. Okay, I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty blush. This is not part of the project. I own 4 blushes, as you guys saw, and I just use them as I do. That is way too much. I guess we're going full send. So it is weird doing content that is like this because I've just never been someone who like, I've been doing my own project pan since 2024. I think like I started in like May of 2024 and now it's January 2026 and I've been doing it for that long, but like I never thought to put it on the internet because that's just stuff that I like. This is what I do. Like no one in my life really knew that I was doing it. Like it's just something that was a personal journey for me. So it is a bit odd like putting it on, but I've been having so much fun with it. I don't know. I just think it's been really fun. So I'm glad that I kind of put myself out there a little bit and did that. Okay, that looks pretty good. That doesn't look overboard, right? But then I've also been vlogging at the same time. So it's been like a lot of content happening at once, especially since before this, I kind of went on a little mini hiatus. Fuck, oh my god, that's so much. I'm out of control. I'm out of control. This is why I can't talk and like get ready at the same time. I never do Chatty get ready with me. I have to either be like talking to the camera and then like put on my makeup and then talk and then put it on. But honestly, one of my goals for 2026, and this is a goal for 2025 too, because 2025 is when I got back into YouTubing. If you guys haven't seen my channel, I have been making YouTube videos since I was in like 6th grade. And then I did it through college, and then when COVID happened, I stopped because that's just what I needed to do at the time. And then I thought about coming back so many times, and I kind of wish I did, but in the new year it felt right. And so it's been like a year that I've been kind of back at it, but I kind of took a break from like August to December, just because I lost motivation and I had started a new job and I was just kind of living my life. I feel like in 2025 I really found myself. Like I just feel like things started to come together. Like I have a job that I really love and enjoy, which I never thought would be possible. I made so many friends in 2025. I worked at the bar studio, which is now my second home. And so I just kind of like vlogging fell to the wayside. And now I'm even kind of like this week, I've been so bad at vlogging because I just haven't had the motivation. This is what's really inspiring me right now. So if you're here for Project Pan, hello. Also, sorry, I'm shifting this way because the window's here and it helps see the best like natural lighting. But this for bronzer, this is the Juvia's Place bronze palette. This is the only bronzer I have. This is the best of the best. Once this is gone, which I can see myself finishing it this year, I'm just gonna repurchase the same thing. I am a fair girl, and so it is hard to find a bronzer that is good for my skin and doesn't make me look orange or like it's very stark and much darker than my skin tone. So I believe Juvia's Place has like light, medium, dark. Maybe extra dark too. I'm not sure. And then what highlighter am I gonna use today? I think I'm gonna use my Essence Pure Nude. I feel like I really just like kicked it on. It's okay, I've been staying in the house. I've been in a slump, so this is one way to get me out of it. Then the final steps to this are setting spray. I've been loving, I said it in my December video, I've been loving the Essence Fix and Last. It's so good. It's so refreshing. The mist is so nice and fine. It's beautiful. And then I might do a slight bit of this. What do we think? Maybe just a dash. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. This stuff is like It's hairspray. It's hairspray for your face. And then I'm not going to film this, but for mascara, the Maybelline Sky High is what I'm trying to finish before I move on to the Bubble Mascara. I do have one mascara backup. So I'm going to use this with my Shiseido eyelash curler, and then we're going to be ready to go. Oh, so I look crazy. Oh, so I look crazy. I just got out the shower, but I finished my little, what was left of my little mini, ignore my nails, what was left of my little mini cleanser. So now I'm on to the e.l.f. one that I showed you guys in my last video in my like travel section. So very excited. I'm going to keep this as my like travel cleanser bottle container. Good morning. It is 6:05 a.m. January 14th. I have a work event this morning. We're doing an indoor fitness class for media, and so I have to get there bright and early. But I just did my makeup and I finished my Bobbi Brown little travel primer. I cut it open to scrape kind of the rest out, and she is officially gone. So I'm on to just the Say Rose Glowy or Glowy Super Gel in the Rose Glow for a base. Happy Friday. I just finished up this Maybelline Sky High mascara. It's been on the end for a minute, and then I was putting it out today and I had to like put in the thing like 5 times in order to get what I wanted, and it still didn't even really do enough. So I'm calling her quits. She is done. And then I'm replacing with the Bubble Mascara from Maybelline, which I have tried out like once since I got it, and I didn't love it. But we're gonna play around with it. We're gonna play around with it. This is our next step. So now I only have one mascara. I have some exciting updates from last night. I was too tired last night to share, but I have 2 more empties. One of them's in my winter project, the Caudalie Vino Hydra Moisturizer. I like cut this open and scraped out every last bit and bobble. So that one is done, and now I'm moving on to this Summer Fridays jet lag mask. I don't think this is supposed to be like your go-to daily moisturizer, but that's what I'm going to use it for because I have it. And then after this is my last moisturizer until my like big one that I got for Christmas. That'll be my like daily one that'll last me for a long time. So that's exciting. Moving on up in the world with our moisturizers. I used this morning and it felt nice. So I think it'll be fine. It is very thick, so that I think that's why it's not supposed to be a daily moisturizer, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm a dry girl in the winter. And then I also used up the Redken Extreme Conditioner. I had this and I had 1 use left, and then I got the Amika shampoo and conditioner in my December video, I want to say, and then I loved that, so I just put this in the cabinet for later, but I literally had 1 use. So I said, baby, use it up. So I used it last night and she is gone. I didn't love this. It's way too expensive. It doesn't feel thick enough or like hydrating enough, and it's super slippery and thin. So yeah, not worth your money in my opinion. I'm loving the Amika. Y'all, it is later the same day. I feel like we get in this hot streak where like the same day I end up using up a bunch of things. And today at work, this wasn't in my initial inventory at the beginning of the month because it was one of the products I had at work. Also, sorry, I just got back from the office looking rough. This is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Melt Mask. This was the little Dunkin' collection that my bestie got for me. I'm gonna keep this keychain. I did not like this. This is another one of those products that I just don't get the hype. I feel like I find it with a lot of lip products like Summer Fridays and Tarte Maracuja. Like, it's just not my vibe. But yeah, she is done. So I will be replacing her at the office with something new, maybe my lip smackers. Good morning. It is a week of using things up. This is product, I just kind of totaled it up. This is product number 17 that we finished. Katie, this morning, finished the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, which I realized is not in my project, which I don't know why I did that. I think I wanted to focus on the NARS one first. My project, honestly, like, I wish it was a completely different project. Like, I wish I put completely different products in it now looking back, but we're gonna stick with it, okay? But I used up this concealer. I've been like scraping for like 3 days. I've just been scraping like every last bit out that I could, and she just she ain't coming out. So yeah, I loved this for a time. Like, I think I went through like 3 bottles of this at some point. It's not my truth anymore. But I'm still working on that foundation version. This is like a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, if anyone is a Tarte Shape Tape lover. For me, it's not my truth anymore. So yeah, but this one's still plugging along. So much comes out every time I stick that in there. I look crazy. I'm performing an impossible task trying to get this open. This body lotion, I've been like, the pump stopped working, but there's still more product. So I've been like smacking it into my hands for the past couple days, but it's getting to the point where even stuff isn't even coming out anymore. So I am putting the rest into this little container. These bottles are impossible to cut open. Wait, I got it. I'm so good. I'm so good. Tell me I'm good. This is the most scuffed thing ever. This is what actually using your products looks like. Okay, wait, that is satisfying. Look at how much product is still in there that you just can't get out. Like, this is like a week's worth of lotion. So I'm gonna scoop all that into this. I may have exaggerated about the week. It's definitely like 2 days worth, a day and a half's worth of lotion. I think two days worth of lotion I can get out of this. I am about to shower and it is Monday, which means it's facial exfoliating day. And I just think I'm gonna finish this up. There's literally like not even anything left. It's just like a ring. So yeah, this is the Ordinary AHA BHA. Next, I want to try the exfoliating toner that they have. That one's like a more daily, like gentle exfoliating situation. So I want to test that one out and see how this goes. This is like my 3rd bottle of this that I've gone through. It's usually my tried and true, but I kind of feel like switching it up. But I'm probably gonna wait a little bit. Exfoliating is important, but I'm trying really not to buy beauty stuff. So we'll wait a little bit and see how it goes. I just turned off my light and I don't feel like turning it back on. So you're gonna have to deal with it. But I have 2 more empties. One of them I teased in my last clip. I finished it that night. Literally nothing would come out. I like filled it with water to wash it out and it just like regrew. Like it came back. But that's just like water. That is not safe to put on my face. So this is gone. I couldn't really get anything out of her. I couldn't actually exfoliate really the last time. So yeah, she is done for. And then I also finished up that body lotion that I had put into here. Like I put the rest into here after I cut it open. This one is also gone. So now I'm on to a like full-size Nivea lotion that I have. It's like gently used. So yeah, 2 more products down. It is the 28th, so we are closing out January. I think I'll be finishing this tomorrow. This shit is like barely anything's coming out. Like I'm having to scrape. And then same for this Fenty one. So I think I could probably finish these in January. Same spot back here again. I'm gonna try to move the stopper of this lip gloss because nothing will come out, but there's like shit on the sides. So I've never done this before, but I've seen people do it. That looks so like cryptic. Okay, so that just is not working so far. Okay, scratch this, that ain't working. I think I may just call this an empty. I don't like it anyway. And nothing will come out if I scrape. And frankly, I haven't even had coffee yet. And I don't feel like fighting with the stopper on this lip gloss. Y'all know how I feel about this lip gloss. I've made it clear throughout this video. So we're gonna consider Wet n Wild Little Lip Oil to be an empty. Yeah. I finished her. This little Lip Smackers Spun Sugar Lip Gloss. I have one of these. I'm gonna have one of these in each of my projects. This is winter. I have one for spring and one for summer. But I'm so excited. I've been scraping her all morning, all day, and she's not coming out. Hello everyone. It is February, but I am closing off this January project Use It Up video. We're gonna do a final count of all of our numbers. This month was honestly insane for progress. I used up 21 products, 9 of them from my Project Pan and 12 that are not Project Pan. So altogether I used up the First Aid Beauty Cleanser, the e.l.f. Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm, the Travel Face Moisturizer, the Travel Body Lotion, the Strawberry Snowflakes Body Spray, Not Your Mother's Dry Shampoo, Shower Steamers, Carmex Sugar Cookie SPF Lip Balm, the Mini Vanilla Body Oil, Jergens Hand Cream, Cetaphil Travel Face Cleanser, Bobbi Brown Mini Primer, Maybelline Sky High Mascara, the Redken Extreme Conditioner, the Caudalie Moisturizer, the Tarte Lip Oil, the Makeup Revolution Concealer, the Ordinary Exfoliator, the Amazon Cocoa Butter Lotion, the Wet n Wild Lip Oil, and the Lip Smackers Spun Sugar Lip Gloss. So that is insane. And then I decluttered 6 products earlier this month, including the Ilia Balmy Gloss Lip Oil, the Fenty Diamond Milk Lip Gloss, and then 4 eyeliners. What an effing month. Now I have 22 products in my project pan. So I started the month with 30, then I added 1, and now I'm down to 22. I added 0 products to my collection this month. We did our January no buy. I added 0 products, 0 added, 0 bought, 0 gifts. So we only decluttered and used things up. So my final end of month product count with those calculations came to 172. And then I just went through and did my inventory of like all of my products, and I'm at 173. So I don't know why I'm incapable of any sort of counting, like the literal one thing. My one job is to keep this inventory, and I just can't get it straight. So either 172 or 173 is the product count, but I don't care enough to like, it's one number off, it's fine. And then at the end of the month of February, I'm gonna kick off my February video, and then at the end of that month, I'll retally everything again and just see what it is. So I guess I'll go with 173 if that's what I did for my inventory, but I don't know where things went wrong. Someone needs to help me. Like I need like an assistant for this series. I'm excited. This was such a great start to the year. I would love to not have to buy any beauty products in February as well, but we'll see. I think concealer might be a spot where we run into issues. But that, I think, is probably the only thing that I might run into an issue for. Maybe body lotion. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe to follow along with this series. I'm going to link the rest of the series so far down below so you can watch from the very start. And yeah, I will see you next time.